So, how much does a wedding DJ cost in Houston? The wedding DJ cost in Houston is different than the rest of the US. Each city has an average that most people expect to pay. Smaller cities are usually lower in price than bigger cities. I am based in Houston, Texas, which is one of the biggest cities in the United States. There are hundreds of wedding DJs near me. You're reading this article because you either just got engaged, congratulations, or you waited a little bit longer to search for your wedding disc jockey. Perhaps you waited to pick out your venue and dress first. You want to know how much does a wedding DJ cost? Wedding entertainer costs vary greatly for many reasons. The DJs you interview will vary in an experience. Some just started. Other DJs have many years of experience. Choose the best DJ that fits both your budget and your personality. What is a reasonable price for a DJ? The national average cost of disc jockey around the United States is $1,000 based on weddingwire.com. However, the Houston TX average wedding DJ cost is closer to $800 for a quality option. This is an average for mostly any DJ company in Houston, so around $800 to $1,000 is a great cost for a wedding DJ here in the Houston, Texas area. The price range in Houston is anywhere from $450 to $3,500 for your entertainment service. However, that does not include any extras. How much should a wedding DJ cost for 4 hours? So one of the biggest questions is, how much should a DJ charge for 4 hours? The hourly wedding DJ cost of an experienced wedding entertainer is approximately $200 per hour with a minimum of 4 hours on a prime day, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Most affairs nowadays are anywhere from 4 to 7 hours in length. Yes, that's right. Occasions are getting longer and longer, especially our Latino and Hispanic weddings. We love to party. What is included in that cost? For the price, you should only expect to get a basic setup. This consists of 2 speakers, music, a microphone, and the person himself. In addition, you want to inquire about all the extras. If you have a ceremony at the venue, but in a different room or even outside, make sure you ask if that is included in the price. If more equipment is required, you should expect to pay an additional fee. For that, I can only estimate anywhere from $100 to $400. Make sure it at least comes with an additional speaker, an additional microphone, and an additional source for music. Why does the wedding DJ cost in Houston vary so much? Beginner's costs. Disc jockey costs vary so much because every DJ is different. Additionally, the level of experience usually reflects the cost. A starting wedding entertainer will have less work and less experience, therefore charge a lot less. Paying less for a DJ will save you money. However, less experienced will show during your event, possibly in ways you can't imagine and probably don't want to imagine. For beginner DJ or one that is just starting, you can expect to pay anywhere from $300 to $600. This is my opinion, based on what I see on the Facebook page Bride to Bride. Every time a bride-to-be asks for pricing, you can see prices from beginner DJs in that price range. Most starting DJs will also start out working for a multi-opus or a wedding company that hires DJs for events. Most DJs that work for these companies receive approximately 50% payment of the contract. This means if you book a multi-opus company and you pay $1,700, the DJ will most likely only make about $850 for that event, and he will have to take all his equipment and extras such as uplighting, monogram, and ceremony system. Multi-opus DJ businesses. What is a multi-opus? Short for multiple operating DJ. It's a business that has several disc jockeys in-house, and they pay them less, approximately half of what they charge you, and the enterprise keeps the rest of the income. Sometimes, these workers are not in the company, and they hire a $400 to $600 DJ for your event. This means you could have probably hired the same entertainer for $600 and saved yourself a whole lot of money. Experienced wedding DJ cost. Experienced DJs, I would say, have at least 10 years of wedding entertainment experience. Now, this number is just a round number that I am using for reference. There are many DJs that after 5 years of entertainment experience are a very good option. Pricing here will be upwards of $1,000 all the way to $3,500. However, the customer service, the performance, everything is a much better experience. You definitely get what you pay for. As the old cliche goes, does the cost include the wedding ceremony? Most have different packages that will include the wedding ceremony. When you talk to the DJ, that should be one of the few questions he should be asking you. I always ask if we need to provide music, a microphone, and a speaker for the wedding ceremony. The way most DJs structure their pricing packages is one package without the wedding ceremony sound system and one package with the wedding ceremony sound system. Why do we do this? Simple. Most weddings do not require the DJ to provide a ceremony sound system. Most of the time, we are only expected to play music during the wedding reception. Does the DJ include dance floor lighting? Not all DJs near Houston include lighting. In fact, the majority of DJs do not include any type of dance floor lighting. We offer basic dance floor lighting for free with all our packages. We have an upgraded lighting package that will light up the dance floor and position them around the room for an elegant atmosphere for those who want more. For information on booking Elegante Entertainment as your wedding DJ, call or text us at 832 465 1161. What type of equipment does the DJ provide? The type of equipment that a DJ provides should include the following. First of all, enough equipment to fill out the room. A room that holds 250 guests may have an event with only 50 people. Second, the equipment must be reliable. Professional-grade equipment is not the same as the equipment used at home. Some trusted brands include Pioneer, RCF, Electro Voice, JBL, Rain, etc. Just to name a few. The better the brand, the more reliable it is. As a result, the higher the wedding DJ cost. The good news, you'll have a great sound that won't fail. Finally, a DJ should provide aesthetically pleasing equipment. Not only must it sound good, but it also has to look good too. Weddings are very beautiful events. The DJ should also keep his area clean and cables to be hidden from the guest's view. Why is the wedding DJ cost in Houston high? The DJ is the person who will be there 2 to 4 hours before the event starts and leave 1 hour after the event ends. Additionally, there are about 10 to 20 hours of prep time, at least 10, depending on the event. Some events require a lot more prep time and time consulting the client. The experience is also another factor. More experienced DJs will require a little more of an investment for a better resulting event. Basically, your event is in the hands of the wedding entertainer or wedding DJ. The success of your event depends on him. That's a lot of responsibility. Are we expected to tip the DJ? DJs are services, just like any other service. Limo drivers, bartenders, etc. You are not required to tip us. I don't really expect it. However, if you feel the DJ went above and beyond and rocked your wedding reception, one way to show gratitude is by slipping the DJ a $20, $50, or even $100 bill. We will be very grateful for your gratuity. How much does it cost to keep the wedding DJ for 1 hour of overtime? So your party was so great that you and your guests want to keep on partying when it is time to go home. Assuming your venue allows it and all your other vendors are covered to go an hour or two overtime. How much should you pay your wedding DJ for each overtime hour? Just like all other rates, each DJ will set his or her own overtime rate depending on experience and how much he or she wants to make for each additional hour. Some DJ companies specify that in the contract so that there is no surprise and so the client can plan ahead of time. The cost can be from 100% of the normal rate upwards to maybe up to 200% of their regular rate. For example, if the DJ charges $200 per hour of regular time, and the day of the event, you decide to ask him to stay 1 additional hour, you can expect to pay at least $200 for that extra hour, and maybe pay up to $400 for that overtime hour. Is the wedding DJ required to stay for 1 hour of overtime? This is probably going to be the most important question to ask. Just because everyone else can stay overtime does not guarantee that the DJ will be available or willing to stay for overtime. There could be a lot of factors to affect that decision. DJ usually plans their day according to the contract, so you are not guaranteed that your wedding DJ will be able to stay for that additional hour. The DJ has a prior engagement after your event. Sometimes DJs will cover more than one event in one day. If your wedding is early in the day, and you ask your wedding DJ to stay for an extra hour, there is a really big chance that your DJ will not be able to stay for the extra hour. Usually, DJs will have to be packed and on the road moments after your event ends to fulfill a prior contract with another client or later wedding reception. That would make it impossible for the DJ to stay as he has to be present for someone else's wedding reception. The DJ is tired and has no more energy to keep providing a quality service, depending on the time of day, and especially if the DJ has covered another event or wedding before yours, or you have a long wedding reception. We've done wedding receptions of up to 8 hours. The DJ may be too tired to provide a great service. As a result, he or she may be too tired to stay for 1 additional hour of playing music. What questions should I ask a wedding DJ? Houston. The frequently asked DJ questions I get are on our website. Additionally, we have a free guide, the top 40 questions you can ask a wedding DJ. Visit our website at fhpentertainment.com. How much does a DJ in Houston cost for 6 hours? Weddings seem to be getting longer and longer. It used to be where 4 hours of wedding entertainment was all you needed. Nowadays, the average wedding reception is approximately 6 hours. This may or may not include the wedding ceremony at the same venue. Like the Springs venues, many wedding venues have the ceremony area built in with either a chapel or an outdoor area for the couples to hold their wedding ceremony. A professional DJ service for 6 hours may run you about $1,200 to $1,700 and may or may not include the wedding ceremony. As stated before, every company charges different fees based on time and add-ons. Looking to book a wedding disc jockey in Houston at a great DJ cost? Right now we are running a special on a free dancing on a cloud if you book our wedding DJ in the next couple of days. To get the free dancing on the clouds, give us a call or text us at 832-465-1161 or inquire on our contact page. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.